Good day, everyone. My name is Consultant Ayoiko. As you all know, I am a real estate coach or a real estate consultant on investment opportunities in Ibadan and Lagos and Nigeria in general. So today, firstly, I wish to thank everyone for the love, for liking and for sharing our videos. Without you, I believe I won't be this space of mine. And without you guys, I won't go this far. So I thank you honestly from the depth of my heart, and also clients and investors that asking about our businesses. Thank you very much. So today we'll be talking about using real estate investment as passive or residential income. Using real estate investment as passive and or residential income. Now, number one to start with is that you have to get a property. Get one property, even if it is an affordable one. Get it. Like a video I watched recently, it's not a must that you get safe for a high or urban area. Some landlords actually got their land around 40,000 naira and they are selling for millions right now. Some landlords I can made mention, it's not like I'm just talking from my mouth. Somewhere around the world before, some people bought their land 150, some people bought their land 35,000 naira. Now they are actually selling their land for 4 million, not less than 4 million upward in those locations right now. So you don't have to wait that until you have that big money into you before you can invest. You can actually get a property that is really affordable for your taste, and you can start something and people will congratulate you. So another thing is to focus on area that is very close to major road and to schools to attract tenants easily. Yeah, you have to find somewhere very close to school or somewhere close to the main road. Those property that are in good location, you attract clients easily. So it won't sit vacant for long while searching for tenants to occupy your space. So another thing to look up is that look for low budget property, low cost property or foreclosure property. I already talked about the low cost property where you can target undeveloped area and you can actually secure a plot there to start your project. It's not a must to go to an urban area or to a high luxury area before you can secure an area. Because for example now Akala way, you can actually get a plot of land in Akala way, nothing range than 30 million naira. That 30 million naira you can actually get a plot of land somewhere here that is just developed at around 4 million naira and using the other money for another construction project. So that's what I'm trying to say. It's not until you get that big land, good, better life environment. So another thing too is foreclosure. Foreclosure as from banks and or mortgage companies. Those are properties that maybe the person is facing a problem or is having a financial issue and is in need of dying, in need of money to solve that. So he has to go for a foreclosure property. Foreclosure property are actually sold, let me say 30% to 40% below the market price. Below the market price. So because the lenders or the mortgage company will not afford to lose to allow the property to sit for long. Why? Because it doesn't pay them. All they want is their money back from their investment because they don't want to lose at all. So they wish to just put the property out for sale, and the property will be below price, and it's always done on auction. So don't because you are going for an auction to go and buy a property beyond your budget. You should stay on budget. So another thing here is that you should renovate it modestly after getting the property. Renovate it and you spend some money to fix some little things like windows, the plumbing, and every other things that are needed to be done. Maybe the painting is old. You have to get a new paint. You have to do that, and so as to appreciate the value of the property. So another thing here is that you should rent out for monthly passive income. You should rent it out for rent. Put it out for rent. You will see your income, and a rent is determined per month. Then you can actually decide to collect per year. That's on you. Or 6 months. That's on you. It depends on your interest and your what works for you well. So rent income becomes your consistent monthly inflow. So you know that okay, in this so month, this amount is coming in. This year, this amount is coming in. I'm getting this amount on my investment property. So another thing that is that you don't have to manage tenant people. You can use a realtor, you can use a property manager. Yeah, property manager are always out there, just 10% to spare is not something hard for you to spare. So you can actually call for a property manager for you to ease the stress of managing or talking to a client physically and going through all the stress a client can give you or a tenant can give you in your home, and for them to manage it effectively and carry out the emergency renovations that is required effectively. So another thing is that you don't need to work on the property yourself. I've talked about this. You can hire others to manage and maintain your property so it becomes passive for you, so you can receive your money each year without stress. It's just for you to pay 10% from what is coming into you from your rental income. So another thing is that real estate is not a get rich quick game. I always mention this, and I know we can all hear this from me starting from the beginning of the video, and I can actually say it's not a get rich scheme. It's something you build gradually. Once you know that okay, I'm seeing 50,000 naira per month this year, I can actually upscale next year to get another investment property in another area. With the money that is coming, I can actually use it to fix something, maybe pay a down payment to collect another and put it on another property. Then I'll be paying that month by month. So you have to take it turn by turn and at a time. And because of that, don't just rush into investment, please. You have to calm down and just watch your investment go. So it's not a get rich quick game. So there may be downtimes in real estate, which is true, but you have to stay focused because real estate can bring a lot of issues that are unforeseen. You have to stay focused because even if there is downtime, it will always bounce back. So sometimes tenants may delay your payment. Sometimes they may need to vacate and then renter in apartments will stay vacant for some while. So you have to budget and plan for all those things so that it won't catch you unaware. So those are the things you have to look out for, even if you are investing in real estate. So another thing is that eventually it will replace your job income. Yes, it will replace your job income if you have like 2 or 3 properties that are earning income for you monthly. 2 or 3 properties and you are earning income monthly, you know how much you are earning. It will replace your job because you believe how much will they pay you in that job that you are into right now. That is actually going to be equivalent into that amount that you are making on your 2 to 5 properties. You know, depends on the amount of money you're collecting, but at least if you have like 5 properties that you are generating, maybe each property has each prices. You know how much you are really making per year. 5 property, so it will replace your job gradually. So another thing is that, which is the final goal for today, is that make you and your bank happy. Yeah, that's a good investment. If you are making an investment, it must be a win-win on both sides. So you have to make your bank happy. When you collect your income, you cover your loan, which is your monthly mortgage income, so that you will be financially free when you pay their money finish. Once you pay their money finish, you own your property and you will own all the income coming from the property. You can actually say you want to resell the property to get another property somewhere, or you can actually say okay, I want to be managing and collecting it, or you want to put it out for a generational wealth, for something for your children to have to get or to have to hold when they actually come of age. So those are the things you have to look at for to make a passive income or rental investment. So real estate income can become truly passive once you have reliable tenants, once you outsource property management and patience to grow. Your real estate will truly be a passive income when you have a reliable tenant, a tenant that won't stress you, and that is the work of the property manager because you don't have it all. And we also have a paid class for that, which is the property management class if you are interested for that. And we also have this investment paid class for our investors who have interest. And for investors who have money but they don't have an idea and they don't want to go through the stress at all, if you wish to invest in Realty Limited, you can actually pick our number from the screen and you can message us. We are always welcome to have you. So another thing here is to focus on strategic location. I have talked about that with demand. I'm just recapping for summary. You have to focus on strategic location with demand. Buy low, rent high. You buy low, you rent high, and then you reinvest your profit into another investment. So another thing is, which is the last thing, is your passive income builds slowly but surely. In Nigeria, real estate can be very, very passive and can be your early retirement plan. It can be your early retirement plan for the replacement of the job you have at time. So thank you for watching today's episode. See you next time, and don't forget to like, share, and comment where you're watching this from. And if you have a question, please drop it in the comment section. If you want any property in Ibadan or in Lagos or in Abuja, you can actually reach out to us. We got you covered. We work with your budget and